Hello, hello. This is Pat with Petruska Papers. I'm out in the Bluebird Bungalow. It is September 1st, and it's been a bit since I have been out in the Bluebird Bungalow. I had some surgery the first part of August, and I have been kind of recuperating. I had hip surgery. But I have graduated to a cane and I'm getting around pretty good, and I thought, okay, can't let the 1st of September go past. So here I am. I have a new kit and I have the freebies for September. I'm doing this in 2 parts. So I'm going to first of all introduce you to the kit, and then there will be a part 2 that I'll link in the comments below that you can go watch for the freebies. And in that video there will be a link for the freebies that you can get on my Petruska Papers Facebook group. So on with the kit. So last month I introduced, and maybe it was the end of July, I introduced the white wardrobe, and I also did a freebie, and I think that was the first part of August, to fold origami dresses. I don't know if I've done, oh, here's the wardrobe. There's the wardrobe. And then we did, oh, those aren't the dresses. I don't know where that is. These are the dresses, but that's not the freebie that I had. But it's little origami dresses, kind of like this, okay? And I have a freebie on the Petruska Papers Facebook group with a template that you can practice folding on. So those are perfect to fit in the white wardrobe. And I don't know, that might have been in June. Boy, I'm just foggy about when I did things. Anyway, but I promised that there would be a digital kit, and I'm starting with fall. So here are all the little fall dresses. There are 12 in the kit, and they are on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. So we've got the fall leaves and the fall check, purple plaid and diamond, and then a fall plaid and polka dot. And as you look at this, you might be saying, well, I don't get it, Pat. You know, origami, you usually have to have a square piece of paper. These are not square. This is the size that we're going to work with. But I found that the most important thing is to determine my size, which is by the height, and it really didn't matter about the width. So let me show you how these go together. Let's do this one. All right, so we are going to fold in half, and just like that. And then I have been kind of cheating. I fold in half again, matching that fold with that edge. And then I just reverse it and fold that and open it. And then this one folds into the center, and that one folds into the center. And if you need to just tidy that up. Well, which am I going to tidy up? Yeah, that's okay. My line isn't exactly right, but it'll be fine. Just watch. Now, I open that up, fold this outside fold into the middle, matching up that fold right along that edge. Same with that one. Folding that right up along that edge. Right, and after you've folded that and you open that up, you have something like that. Okay? Now, this fold, or this line, pardon me, this line is for the fold, and you're going to fold just underneath that line. It's going to be hidden, and using a bone folder is good so you can get a nice sharp fold. And then you're going to take that fold and fold that up onto itself, onto the upper part, which is going to make the bodice. Right. And so I'm folding probably, I guess is that about 1/4 of an inch? Yeah, about 1/4 of an inch. Okay, and then you're going to lay it down and you're going to spread out the skirt, and down here you're going to make just a small little pleat or fold, and then just work your way up, spreading that out, and then the same on the other side, just like that, and ease that up, and then you get a nice angled waistline. And now this next step is a little different. On my template and my other video, we would go to the back and we would turn these down. I found a new way, and it is by coming to the front and folding down the front corners. You want a nice angle. You want it nice and straight across that bottom, and you want it all the way to that point. Okay? Same with the second side, and this is probably what you need to be the most critical of, is making sure this peak right here is even. All right, now I take my nail, or you could take your bone folder and kind of make a guide fold right there, not all the way across, just underneath those flat edges of what you've just turned down. We'll close them up, and then pull this forward and push back that fold into itself so that it makes a V. Same thing on the other side. All right, so there's our V neck now. And the nice thing is when you turn it over, this whole flap will fold down. Nice and neat. Okay? So there's our nice and neat neckline. Next, we will fold in the sides all the way to this line right here, that fold, or that part of the dress. And then this, you kind of work that out. Another important thing is right here, if you don't do the right angle, you could end up with your dress, let's see if I can show you, where it sticks out away from the bodice. So you want to make sure that when you're folding this, this is right up against the bodice, and then just work your way out, giving it a nice angle, right? And again, on this side, fold that up. Make sure that we're nice and tight to that bodice, and then come down and make a nice angle with the skirt. And let's see, that looks good. And then the sleeves, we will pull that across there. We're taking it all the way to that edge of the peak for the V-neck, and pull that down. And there's your cap sleeves. Okay. Now on this one, I cut into this part of the dress that isn't necessary, because we're going to back this with something, either copy paper or some deli paper that I like to use. I have a piece right here. Where are you? There you are. We're going to back the dress with this deli paper, so when we glue that down, this won't matter. But I glued it on to the sleeves before I after I folded it, and it gives it a cute little cap sleeve like that. And where's the other one? Like that. Okay. Now this one I have glued down. You can see through that a little bit. Glued it down, and then all I need to do is cut it out right along the edges. Up here. I'm going to grab my smaller scissors. And I experimented with sanding to distress the dress, and I used a emery board along the edges, and I'll show you that just a second. Down there. You don't want to get too close. We don't want to cut our fold. We just kind of ease it on there. Okay, so there's our dress. And then we can take an emery board and we can just run it along the edges and along the seams, and it just takes off some of that color if you want, and kind of distresses the edges, make it look a little more vintage. Okay? All right. Now, there's one other thing I want to show you, is about turning one of them into a hidden paper clip. And so what I've got here is a strip of cardstock. It needs to be cardstock. It's 5.5 inches by 1 inch, and you may need to, depending on your dress, you'll measure across from shoulder to shoulder. This I am going to put on this dark purple dress. So this is just my standard way that I do a hidden paper clip. I would fold it in half, and then I'm going to fold one side almost all the way in and the other one almost all the way in. I'm going to put the long part of the paper clip on the inside, and then I'm going to run glue over all of this, glue it down, right, and then this I'm going to run a little bit of glue along the top there and along there, and then this will just tuck inside there. And I usually put glue. I didn't put glue in the right place. It's been a while since I've made a hidden paper clip. I'm going to put just a little glue in there, just to close this up. Okay. Once this is done, I'm going to take that and glue it right there. So let's see where we want the glue. I think I'm going to actually make a little mark right there and right there and there. So I'm going to put glue all the way on here. And glue it on there. And I think I would do this after I have backed it on something. I was thinking it would be great if you could put the backing over part of the paper, and you probably could, but I think it would be a little fiddly. So now what we have is a hidden paper clip that's a dress, just like that. So that could go on the top of one of your pages. Okay. All right. So all these cute dresses, they need somewhere to be. So the freebie for this month is a mini wardrobe, just like this, and it opens up and has space for dresses to fit in. So come back and watch the freebie tutorial that will be linked below in the description of this video. So this kit, this digital kit, will be available in my Etsy shop, and it will also have a bonus of having the wardrobe kit. The wardrobe, even though it's a freebie, it will be just included, so you don't have to go 2 places. And it will have a green stripe that you can print onto the back. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. It's nice to be back. And we'll see you again soon in the tutorial to assemble this freebie for September. Okay. Thank you so much. Please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you like what you're seeing. And share my videos. I would love it. Thank you so much. We'll see you again shortly. Bye-bye.